Hello students, I welcome you all to my YouTube channel, that's Akifa's Commerce Classes. So in today's session we'll solve another problem on trial balance. So let's start. So from the following ledger balances, prepare trial balance of Mr. Patil as on 31st March 2016. So as I told you all students that in the previous problem we started the problem by first identifying on which of the sides the particular account would go. So let's start with the same procedure. For that you should have a knowledge about the word clear, that is expenses and asset on the debit side and remaining on the credit side. So let's start. So opening stock is an asset to us, so therefore it will be on the debit side. Again we have bills payable asset, so on the debit side. Bills payable is a liability to the firm, therefore it will be on the credit side. Next we have salary, carriage and wages, all these three are expenses, therefore they will be debited. Then we have debtor is an asset, so we have to debit it. Creditor is liability to us, so it's an expense, therefore credited. Commission paid is an expense to us, therefore debited. Next we have purchases. Okay, so you should know that purchase is a nominal account, and according to the rule what we do is debit expenses and losses, therefore purchase will be debited. So if purchase is debited, sales is the opposite of that, therefore definitely it will be credited. Next we have purchase return. So purchase return is actually a contra expense account, okay, or you can say that it is the opposite of purchase. So if purchase is on the debit side, purchase return will be on the credit side. You have to remember this way, alright. Then again we have sales on the credit side. So where will sales return be? Sales return will be on the debit side. Then we have insurance. Insurance is again an expense to us, okay. So again debit side. Then we have commission received. Commission received is an income to us. So where will record income? Income will be recording on the credit side. Next we have cash. Cash, as we know, it is an asset to us, so debit. Then we have royalty. Royalty will also come on the debit side. Bank loan is a liability, so credit side. Machine is an asset, so debit side. Rent and tax come under expenses, that is under nominal account, so therefore debited. Furniture, asset, debit. Advertisement and expense, debit. Capital is a liability, therefore it will come on the credit side. And drawing, as we know that what you mean by drawing? Drawing is when the owner kinds of either takes cash or maybe goods from the business for his personal use. So again it is an expense to the company, therefore it will be debited. Alright. So once we are done by identifying which account will be on the debit side and which account will be on the credit side, then we just have to draw the rulings and place them on the debit and the credit side. So here as you all can see that on the basis of us marking which account is on the debit and the credit side, I have then just wrote all the accounts on the debit side this side and all the accounts appearing on the credit side on this side. Okay. After this step what you have to do is you have to total both the sides. As you all can see that my total is 5,82,200 on both the sides, that is on the debit and the credit side. So in exam if the total of both the sides tallies, then most probably your answer is right. Okay. So again I am saying that this is one of the easiest chapter for standard 11th and one of the easiest way through which you can really score well into your exams. Therefore for this just remember the word clear and expenses and asset on the debit side. And for this you should also know to identify which is an asset, which is an expense, which is a liability and so on. So this was my second problem on trial balance. We'll be solving more 2 problems on trial balance, and by that time, by the end of the 4th problem, I am pretty much sure that you all will understand and you all will be in a position to identify the different kinds of accounts. Okay. So this is all for today's session. I hope that you all understood today's problem. If there are any queries or any questions or any doubts, then please feel free to ask me and clear your doubts. Okay. If you all liked my today's session, then please like, share and subscribe to my channel. Thank you.